Welcome back, everybody. Canadian Silver Saver here, and today is going to be a Silver Hunt Sunday. It's a follow-up to me being at the Brampton Coin Show here in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, about a week ago at the time of this video, and I picked up a bunch of things. Now, I didn't do a lot of filming there at all, but this will show you what I picked up, and we'll talk about why I grabbed each piece. So let's get right to it. All right, so the first piece here we grabbed is this 1936 classic Canadian canoe dollar. I just didn't have a 36, that's all it was here, and this one's in pretty decent shape, considering that this would have been used as currency. This is colonial silver. US would be constitutional, or this decimal, I guess, but got George on the back with a big mustache. Nice detail on the crown. I love this because it's a beautiful piece. And that's all what this is. This is keeping me focused, so I'm not just buying silver for the sake of buying silver. I do like to buy my 80%. So what this is, Canadians 80%. At least this year. You get 90%. But the idea is that it keeps me focused. I'm not just buying for the sake of buying. And I just didn't have that year. So that's the fun way for me to add to my stack while doing it, for sure. Next piece I added, this is kind of a nice little addition because it was in some beautiful condition. So sticking with Canadian, really shiny, lustrous Canadian maple here. And you'll see that it's a 1998 and there's no milk spotting on it at all. Anything you can see is on the capsule, I promise you. No rim dings, just in really, really great condition. You know, I haven't graded anything, so I wonder if this is just something to try it, because it is in absolutely perfect condition when you look at it under a scope. And that there's I don't know, it's a beautiful, beautiful coin. So I grabbed that again, keeping me focused. I didn't have a 1998 just through circumstance, hadn't seen one at a price that I wanted to pay in the kind of shape. This one I got for a great price. And most silver these days I pick up at around spot price unless I have to pay a premium on it because of a certain type of coin. But a lot of places don't necessarily know or care about some of that, and they just want to flip it quickly. And this is an example of that. So this is a Liberty 2003 $10 silver 1 ounce Norfed round, and you see there's their phone number and everything. And this one's interesting. So this is a collectible piece, but with a bit of conversation behind it. And it actually, being an American piece, actually flips like a Canadian piece instead of head over, side to side. And this person, the gentleman that made these, went to jail for them because he put a dollar denomination on them. He's not a government mint, and he was trying to make a currency. And that's in a nutshell what went down. So I have another video with these, and I talk about it a little bit more in depth. But you know, let me know in the comments if you want to see some more about that. It'd be kind of interesting to actually get into it a bit more. But yeah, it's a cool piece and fun to have. And this adds to the stack. It adds to the fun collection. I like to have one of these in my collection, in my trade dollars and that, or you know. And but once I can find them, I try to keep the nicer ones, and I'll flip the other ones that I pick up along the way, net me a few bucks profit, and then eventually ends up paying for some of the other silver, and then I'm getting some free silver out of the deal. And that's how I keep going, basically. But nice piece, fun to have, great conversation piece. Guy went to jail for it. So I need my glove on for the next one. The reason for this is it's just an absolutely beautiful condition. Just a wonderful piece here. My glove is fighting back. Here we go. Camera there. So this is a Cobolt mine commemorative piece, if it'll focus. There we go, 1973. 1903 to 1973, and just look at the shine on that piece. It's just incredible. And there's no toning to this at all. It is a shiny, shiny, shiny silver piece. And it's a little song on the back. It says, "Or we'll sing a little song of Cobolt. If you don't live there, it's your fault. Oh, you Cobolt, where the big gin rickies flow, where all the silver comes from, and you live life and then some. Oh, you Cobolt, you're the best old town I know." That's fun. So this piece here was just in beautiful, beautiful condition, and I'll put it in a capsule. But really, really great coin, and I couldn't help myself. Now you can see there's a little bit of milk spotting there on the top, right there. And that's the only one. Everything else in the coin is perfect. And I would say that if I'm ever going to get a milk spot, That's one of those ones, you know how toning we like sometimes? I like that milk spot if I'm going to get one. It kind of looks like the moon. Frosted is done on purpose into the coin. Up in the sky there, looking down over the old town of Cobolt. So, I'll take that for some milk spotting if that's what I have to get. But let's see if I can get some of that shine, that luster. Just a beautiful piece. Look at that. But yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. Love it. So that one there will get into a capsule, and that's added to the collection for the Canadiana, the Canadian Silver Saver side of things, obviously, with the old. I mean, it is Canadian silver. Now, the Cobolt mine silver was the only silver that could be guaranteed up until recently that was 100% Canadian. If it wasn't from the Cobolt mine, coins and that, even government minted coins, well, these didn't exist then, but there was no guarantee that it was 100% Canadian silver. So this one, the 60th anniversary one that I showed before, those ones were part of that. So this will go into the stack. It'll be put in the conversation collection, so to speak. Eventually that gets passed on to the next, the next generation. My son will get those pieces. So cool piece for sure. I picked up these. These are the last bits of the stack I'm going to show today that I grabbed. Now I have these already. These three anyways. These are the Canadian 1976 Olympic stamp silver pieces. And you've got rowing, swimming, and windsurfing there. And on the back it looks like a stamp. And these are the sequential ones, or not sequential, sorry, matching serial numbers. Set of 3. Canada Post. And these were done for the Olympics. And when you bought the actual stamp, the denomination amount, the plus, went towards the Olympics. The 5, the 2, and the 5. And not with the silver, but and they did these in a few different styles. Now these I already had, so these now this is speaking to why I do certain things in my stack. This was one of these things. If I already had them, I wasn't sure. I'm going to grab them anyways in case I pass up on one of them that I didn't have in my collection. But these will get passed on. I'll move them on. We'll flip them, and we'll make a couple bucks off them, and that'll help pay for some of this other silver. And that's what I'll end up with these, right? So cool pieces to have for sure. Maybe gifts and stuff too. It's a great way to do that if you've got like a postie in the family or something like that. But not in this case. So, but these ones I did not have, and these are the Olympic logo stamps from that year. And this is the matching set of 3. They're all the same, with the serial numbers on the back match. Oh, there we go. Focus. See there? Just they're a little bit different shapes. 2150 is all 3 of them. And yeah, so that's the matching set for those. Those are the grams on there. This is 16 grams. So that's fun. And they are made by, I believe it's Jam. Just one second here. Actually, these ones aren't. I'll try and do a close-up of that. See if I can get that to pop up on the screen there after I'm on the video. But that's like a squiggly. I don't know what that is. So I don't know who makes these ones. But I know some are made by Jam, and I can show you that because I have one here made by Jam, Johnson, Matthew, and Mallory, which is this guy. So this is the frosted, or not the frosted, the antiqued ones. This is an 8+2. But you can see on the back here, same style of stamp as this, but J-M&M in the corner, and a bigger one of the weight too. Now I only have the one, I don't have the other two. It's the only one I have of these, but J-M&M right there. But yeah, that other logo is quite different. I'm not sure what that is. So this is the fencing one. I have that one in the regular ones. I don't have it in the antiqued, and these are the first antiqued ones that I'd seen. There we go. The same 3 as the other ones, but in the antiqued finish. Really makes them pop, and considering that the age of them, I think the antiquing's really just kind of preserved the look, makes them look brand new. Very, very cool. Matching serial numbers again for the 3 of them. But you can see that little squiggly, it's not J-M&M. I don't know what that is. Yeah, there you go. Look. I don't know who makes these. I'll try and find out about that. But yeah, very cool pieces. And again, conversation pieces. This is adding to the collection. This adds to the fun for my stack. Keeps me focused, so I'm not just buying for the sake of buying. because there's so much silver in that to buy there. And I have one more piece to share, but I'm not going to share it today. I'm going to do a special video on that piece because it has quite a bit of history behind it, and I want to talk about that and really highlight that particular 5-ounce coin that I grabbed. It's a nice big chunky piece and really cool. Turns out that our friend Dean actually knows the family involved in the history behind why that coin was made. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. A friend from Tomoko there. And be a fun video to follow up on this one. So stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Smash that thumbs up button. And while you're there, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I really appreciate you hanging out and watching some of these videos along with me. It's a lot of fun to do these and have you join along some of my adventures. And I've got lots more coming up, so stay tuned. All right, take care, everybody.